Now, do you celebrate Christmas?
I do. That's one of my favorite holidays, and Valentine's Day.
Well, since Christmas is this time of season, let's talk about that. What is
Yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
like for you?
Love, family, gifts, and more love. I'm so family oriented, like especially I have a nephew now, so he's gonna be getting all my money this Christmas, and we're gonna, love on him. He's one now, so now he knows a little bit something, a little bit. He's so smart. So yeah, Christmas to me is like just family, love, more family. Meeting up. Like I'm from Miami, so we all like when we see each other, it's just nothing but love and laughter and just joy. And that's what my family is.
Where do you celebrate it?
Where?
Yeah, what city?
Miami.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just in your past Christmas history, has anything ever crazy happened? Anything out of the norm on a past Christmas for you? Thinking back, hindsight 2020.
No crazy Christmas. I mean, probably I didn't get what I wanted one year, but that was it.
How'd you react?
No, yeah, seriously. I was like, why I didn't get what I asked for? But, it's cool because to me, now when I got older, it's not really about that. Like, it's really just about just family, of course getting gifts, but if, you don't get what you want, I mean, there's so much people out here that don't have. So I'm like, just be grateful for my one pair of sneakers and my one jeans and one socks. Cool. But at least I have family that love me and, yeah.
Ever give out robes for Christmas gifts?
Yes. I have my own robe line and that bonnet line coming out soon. What they do, Musty and Krusty's.
Have you seen people gift the robe line yet?
Yes. I definitely, and what's so crazy is every time I put my robes out during the holidays, they sell out. So now they're like, oh my God, we're waiting for your robes to come. Are they going to be here before the 25th? And I'm like, oh my God, like it's in production right now, and I should be having them like no later than next week, so I could put them out so they could buy because they're going to sell out. And I don't really like get so much robes because I don't want them in my possession. I'm like, look, I need these to go. So I just sell like a little minimum of it, 50, 60, 100 robes.
So it's limited?
Yeah, it's limited edition.
I see. Where can people grab one if they want one?
TheVXOcollection.com. Again, TheVXOcollection.com.
Now, speaking of gifts, which is something that you just brought up, out of all the gifts you've ever gotten, ever received, best Christmas present ever so far? You've had a lot of Christmases.
Yes.
This could be when you were younger. It doesn't have to be recent. Best Christmas present you ever received?
I think my camera. I had my first little camera, and no, I think it was a pair of Jordans, Space Jams. Those are my favorite.
How old were you at the time?
I don't know. Whenever Space Jams came out, I think I was like 10, 11.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't get any more then because I just lost track of the Jordan wave. Now I'm on some Nikes and Adidas vibe. So.
When you had the Space Jams, were you surprised that you got them or you knew you were going to get them?
I knew I was going to get them. But I was just like, when, where, how. So my dad always used to dress me up as a kid, like with everything that I wanted. So those Jordans I already knew I was going to get.
You had a hint you were going to get them, or that was just
I
an
just
intuition?
knew, yeah.
Okay. Now, worst Christmas gift you ever received, on the opposite end of the spectrum?
Some chocolate, and I don't even eat it. I hate sweets. Period.
Ever received coal?
Who?
Ever received coal for a Christmas gift? Like when you're a bad child one year, sometimes people give coal.
I never heard of that.
Never heard of that.
No.
Never received it. Well, that's a good thing. What about this? What's your policy on regifting? You receive a gift and then you dish it off to somebody else as a gift.
I don't do that.
I'd
rather go in the store and buy them a new little fresh gift so they can enjoy. I ain't gonna give you my gift that someone gave me. Or, if someone comes to the house and say, can I borrow this? I may give it. But it ain't for a gift. They just borrow and bring it back. And if they don't, then hell, it's a gift.
Now, how and when did you find out Santa wasn't real?
Oh, Santa's real. Period.
I'm being serious. You're joking.
And I'm being serious. Santa Claus is real. And when I say Santa, I think that God is whatever. So whatever I ask God for, he gives.
Ah.
And
Okay.
not just for Christmas, all year round. Santa Claus is real. God.
Now,
Period.
now, do you have a
Santa
favorite?
Claus is coming to town. Oh, yeah.
Is that your favorite Christmas song?
Yes.
Now, when it comes to Christmas time, obviously Christmas music, Christmas movies, that's a big thing. You just mentioned that. What about as far as Christmas movies? Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Miracle on 34th Street.
You like that one?
Yeah, and this Christmas, hang on the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better.
Have you ever done a cover? Like a
No.
Christmas song cover?
I can't sing.
That was pretty good.
For real?
Yeah.
That's
Well-
Chris Brown. I love when he was in that movie. He was so dope.
We'll
One of my
strip
favorites.
the audio and put it out on
Right.
iTunes for you. Do you have a favorite Christmas memory? I know you've had like the regular Christmas, nothing
Right.
crazy that's happened, but do you have a favorite Christmas memory? Something maybe that happened the night before, the day of?
No, I think everything's so interesting, you know, when I go back to Miami, it's always a surprise. It's always just family. So every time I'm there, it's just love. Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's just really like just seeing my grandmother. She's, you know, getting of age, and she's always, you know, telling me something bit from back in the day when she was growing up. So everything for me is like those memories, love, like everything's just a memory, and everything's just like regular. For real, for real.
Ever had to work on Christmas?
Yes, and I got fired from all those jobs. And look at me now. Look at me now. Hey.
Where did you, when you had to work on a Christmas, I don't know, Christmas
I
night?
played sick. I ain't go. I had to work, I didn't go.
So then you never worked on Christmas.
I mean, I worked one time, Dollar Tree.
What was that like?
Oh, I'm lying. I never worked on Christmas. It was like 2 days before Christmas, and I didn't
okay.
go.
So you always, when you were scheduled to work on Christmas,
Yeah, I never went.
and then got fired.
Fired. I'm not working on Christmas.
What about?
Jingle bells. Your man smells. My manager ate an egg.
What about when it comes to? I mean, you get booked for stuff, right? Gigs. What about when it comes to working in that fashion, and it comes to bookings? Do you get booked the night before, the night
I mean,
of?
yeah, I'm getting booked. I got booked to go to Detroit on the 21st. That's 2-3 days away from Christmas.
Right, but
You
that's
know,
not the night before.
That's
on
not the night before, but I you know, I'm getting booked again on the 23rd. So, to me, that's the night before. It ain't the 24th, but it's something. I gotta fly in.
Do you keep that off your schedule?
What, Christmas time?
Yeah, like, hey, 24, 25, don't book me for that.
Yeah,
or,
no. And that's, you know, that's family time because I don't, you know, I'm not in Miami, so I want the most time as possible.